Hi there, and thank you very much for joining me with another cooking video. Keeping along the same lines as my last video, which is basically desserts that we had for school dinners, today I'm going to show you how I make apple crumble. Now this is very easy to make, it doesn't take too much time, and it's absolutely delicious, although it does have a lot of sugar in it. So now I'm just going to run you through the ingredients quickly. So I'm going to split it down to the crumble first and then the filling. So we'll start off with the crumble, and you've got 170 grams of general purpose plain flour. So any old flour will do. We've got 100 grams of soft brown sugar. Give it a good shake. And then we have 100 grams of cold butter. Use salted butter because the salt actually enhances the flavours. We've got 45 grams of oatmeal. I'm just trying to choose the right one here. This should be half a teaspoon of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Now for the filling, what we've got is a kilogram of apples. I use Granny Smith's. 1 lemon, which you're going to zest and also use the juice for. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And we've got 45 grams of golden syrup, which is what you're going to fry the apples in. And then another 45 grams of salted butter. And that is what you need to actually make apple crumble. So we'll start off by zesting a lemon. You don't need too much zest. I'll just use a normal grater to do this. And then just put that to one side when you're done. Now you're going to cut the lemon in half and squeeze all the juice out of it into the plastic bowl. A sharp knife would help. So just squeeze the life out of it until you can squeeze no more. Just get all that juice out. Obviously filter out the pips, put them to one side. Okay, so now we're going to make our crumble mix. So start off with your 170 grams of flour, put it into a bowl, and you're going to add your sugar, 100 grams of soft brown sugar. Just mix it up a bit with a wooden spoon just to get it combined. Then you add your 45 grams of oatmeal, mix that in. And your cinnamon and nutmeg. Right, so now you're going to add your butter. It's important that the butter is cold, because then you get that nice sandy consistency when it's all mixed in with the rest of the ingredients. Just use your hand and squeeze the butter in so that it all combines. As I said before, what you need is like a sandy consistency. And the best way to get that is to actually rub your hands together. And when it feels like sand, it's done. So now for the filling. You've got your kilogram of apples, so you want to core them initially and then peel them. I just use a knife to do this and a peeler to peel them. And then you want to sort of chop them up into small chunks. Let's get rid of the middle bit. And then just chop them up. Now the reason you got the lemon juice is to stop the apples going brown. So once you've actually chopped your pieces of apple, you put them into the lemon juice, mix it up, and it stops the apples from oxidizing. But if you don't do that, then they will go all brown. You'll notice I've left 3 apples behind. It's simply because I think I've got enough apple filling mix there for the size of the container that I'm going to use. Basically I've got 2 containers I could use. This one, which is an enamel tin, and I think that's the right amount of apple for that, but maybe a bit too much crumble. And then I've got this one where I need more apple, but then the crumble will be a bit thin on the top, so I've chosen the first one. So now we want to prepare our apples, and what we're going to do is fry them in some syrup. So basically what you want to do is put your syrup into a pan on a low heat, just warm it up, spread it around, and then put your apples in. And just start gently frying them. Turn the heat up to about medium. Start gently frying them for about 5 minutes. On a medium heat. Don't forget you got lemon juice in there as well, so that will stop the apples from burning or anything. You got it on a medium heat anyway. So now you're adding the lemon zest. Just mix all that in. Now your ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix it all up. Right, finally you want to add your butter. It's 45 grams of salted butter. You just want to melt this in with the apples. Just cook it for another 3 minutes. Basically you want the apples to be sort of tender but not soft. That's the reason I use Granny Smith's apples, because I think Bramley's, which are cooking apples, just go too soft when you use this process. Okay, so now we've got to put it in the tin. So basically put your apples in at the bottom, And then once you've put all your apples in, just level it off. And then you're going to put your crumble mix on the top. It's a lot of crumble. Oh well, it'll be fine.
What the hell?
It'll be nice.
Butter it down.
So what you're doing here is just tamping down the crumble mix. Not putting a lot of pressure on it, but you're just making sure that it's level and it's tamped down over the apples. And then you want to put it in the oven, which has been preheated at 180 degrees centigrade, and you want to put it in for about 40 minutes. So your 40 minutes are up. Out it comes. We'll give it 5 minutes to cool down a little bit. So it's cooled down, and now it's time to serve it up. Well, it's nearly cool. Look at that. Lovely. Nice big chunks of apple there. Lovely stuff. You can have apple crumble with whatever you want. Today we chose cream, but you can have it with custard or ice cream. Look at that, nice. So we're going to put some double cream on it. Because it's a warm summer's day. Custard would be more of a winter thing. That is absolutely scrummy. You will certainly enjoy that when you eat it, as we did. Just take a few photos. But never mind. See Kerry hovering in the background. Mouth watering. There you are. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, because we certainly did, eating it. And it takes you back to years gone by. If you like the video, then please hit the like button. And if you want to see future videos and get notification for them, then please subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. I think the next one I do will be along similar lines, and I might actually go for a cornflake tart. I don't know whether anyone remembers that, but it was quite prominent on the menu for our school where I went. So thank you again, and please join me in the next video. Bye for now.